Sex work in Bulgaria is not legalized, it's not criminalized. Offering venues, apartments, for example, for sex work, which sometimes also is a problem for the sex workers themselves because they could be accused for pimping too. We have some researchers who say that almost 100% of the sex workplaces are controlled by illegal networks. Some of these illegal networks are somehow connected with the police, with some political bodies, so they pay some money to the police to inform them if there will be a police check or police raid on this street or in this bar or in this place, and they close the bar. So when the police comes, it's closed and no people found. The new starters, they are coming mainly from small villages and cities, small parts in Bulgaria. It's not good social skills. They are with a low level of education, so for them it's difficult to see the whole picture, I would say. Usually these networks or these people controlling them, they pretend to be their lovers, for example. They really believe that this is the love of their life, so it's and they are working for this person, they love him. Somehow I think that society is allowing this. I don't know why, but this is a poor country, people are trying to survive. And then this is, of course, one of the main reasons that people start sex work, because they can earn quite more money than working something else. No needing special education, for example. The general perception of prostitution and sex work is that these are stupid girls, little girls, mainly coming from the Roma community, for example. Which is not the truth, because indoors, for example, in many bars and apartments, the women who are working are mainly from the with Bulgarian origin. The society is misunderstanding these two phenomena. Sex work in Bulgaria is very often presented as case of trafficking. No journalist actually is presenting the things separately. Some of the ladies say, I will never go to the police because the policemen are not good people. They, for example, want free sex or whatever. We have also other stories from girls telling that the policemen are treating them well. It's difficult to speak about human rights in general. We all, the Bulgarian population, are now learning how to speak and how to demand our own rights, our basic human rights. And then we have to speak about civil rights, about labor rights. It's totally new area of speaking, of thinking of the people. They're not independent enough to stand up and speak about their rights. And this will be the big change in the society. The possibility for the sex workers to say what they want or they do not want to receive. People who used to work in Germany or in Holland or in Austria, for example, they know that there could be rules and they come and say, I was in Germany, and it's very easy to work there. Nobody's treating you as criminal, for example. And they say, I want this situation to be in Bulgaria too. 3 or 4 years ago, a tendency for more sex workers starting to work indoors. And now we see this tendency is changing. So after these police raids, some of the sex workers who used to work indoors changed their place to outdoors. Being outdoor, they are much more vulnerable. They are obliged to pay usually this racketeering fee every day. The sex work group is divided. Some of them want to have legislation, to have regulation other people from the sex workers group who do not want any kind of regulation. They are happy to pay some part of their money to third parties or to other people present in the sex work scene. They're happy with this and they do not want anything to change. This is what they are used to know. Maybe that's the problem, that they actually did not know other kind of possible situation to live in. In some places there are sex workers who are not able to buy condoms by themselves for different reasons. But it could be a problem for them to lose even this small activity. This outreach work actually is essential for the sex workers because they cannot receive almost any kind of specific services anywhere else, because it's very, very difficult to speak about sex work openly in the society. If we do a change in the legislation now and the society is not ready, I think it's not good to do it now. I think it is starting such a process, really, especially with the change of generations, because the young people are much more open and they travel more and they see more different places, different situations, different people. So I think this is starting to change, but it will take time. And I hope it will change. We'll see.